Hello guys, I'm Roosevelt, and in this video I'll be showing you how to design a movie poster in Adobe Photoshop. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So I have my worksheet over here, and the size of the worksheet is 1080 by 1350 pixels. So the 1080 is for the width, and then the height is the 1350 pixels. So before we start, let's add some guides. So go to View, Guides, and then select New Guide Layout. Over here, let's set the left margin to 100 pixels and set the right margin also to 100 pixels and click on OK. Now the first thing we do is to import our model's image. So let me import my model's image. So with the model's image imported, press Command T or Control T and just resize it. So I'll be going with something like this, then I'll push it down. So this is okay for me. The next thing to do is to cut out this window part. So I'll select my pen tool and then cut out the window part from my model's image. So I'll be doing something like this. Just take your time and then cut it out. But then for me, I'll just quickly cut it out. So I'll be going with something like this. Just take your time, don't rush. So let's go with this. I'm trying to make a selection. Something like this also okay. This is cool. Just take your time, you don't have to rush. Just doesn't have to be perfect though. So let's place this one here. So with this side, I'll just make a rough selection. I'll refine that part later. Now press Command Enter or Control Enter to make the selection active. Select this side to add a layer mask. But then the part that you wanted to stay has vanished. So what we'll do is we'll press Command I or Control I to invert our selection. So with our layer mask selected, right click and select M mask. Perfect. So over here, select these two, zoom in, and then paint. Just paint over this side. Clear it. Once you are done, just click on OK. So we've been able to max this part out. Perfect. So what we do is select the background image. Just select the background and then let's import our city image. Press Command T or Control T and resize it. So I'll be doing with something like this. Let me increase this side. Nice. So this is okay for me. Once I'm done, I'll select my model's image, go to Filter, and select Camera Raw Filter. So in the Camera Raw Filter panel, let's first work with the light. So with the lights, let's give it an exposure of 0.30. Then let's give it a contrast of 17. With the highlights, let's go with 16. Then with shadows, let's go with 10. With white, I think we will do that. So let's go with -10. So I think this is okay. Let's move on to color. With color, let's set the temperature to -4. Then let's increase the vibrance to 20. Let's increase the saturation to 15. Nice. So let's go to effects. Under effects, with the texture, let's give the value of 20, and then let's give it a clarity value of 20 as well. 20 there. Now let's move on to the last one, that's the sharpening. So under sharpening, let's give it a value of 60. Then under noise reduction, let's give it a value of 30. Let's go with 30. Then over here, let's give it under color noise reduction, let's give it a value of 10. Then click on it. Here's the before and here is the after. Nice. Once we are done, let's add a color balance. So click here and select color balance. Perfect. But then let's clip it onto our models. So select this side to clip it onto the models image. Now we wouldn't be working with the midtones or the shadows, we'll be working with just the highlights. So just click on highlights. Over here, let's set the value of red to 25 and let's add more yellow. So let's go with the value of minus 25. So we've added some kind of light to our models image, but it's affecting the entire models image and we don't want that. So with the layer mask selected, press Command I or Control I to invert the selection. And then select the brush tool. Just select the brush tool. Make sure that the foreground color is set to white and gently paint on the areas that you want the light to affect. I'm adding this light because there are some orange lights over here, and I want those lights to reflect on my model's image. So something like this is okay for me. So and then it's too much, so let me reduce. I'll select this and then reduce its opacity to 50%. So 50% opacity is okay for me. So yeah, this is okay for me. Now let me import my light image. So I'll drag this image here, press Command or Control T, and then resize this image like this. It's okay for me. Then I'll drag it down a little bit. So I'll go with something like this. Perfect. So with this image, I'll reduce its opacity to let's go with 80%. Then I'll change its blend mode from normal to linear dodge. Let's see. Nice. That's looking good for me. Then let's add a color lookup. So once again, click here and select color lookup. Over here, let's go with the film stock. Perfect. Then let's reduce its opacity to something like okay, let's go with 25 instead of 30. Let's go with 25. Let's see. Yeah, that's okay for me. Now let's add some vibrance. I'll select vibrance over here and set the vibrance value to 30. Then with saturation, I'll set its value to 20. To add some colors to our image. That's okay. Now what we'll do is we'll merge all these layers into one layer. But then let me turn off this one. Then if you're on Mac, hold down the Shift Option Command E to merge everything together. But then if you're on Windows, it's Shift Alt Control E to merge everything together. So after merging everything together, I've converted my image to Smart Object. Just right click on it and then select Convert to Smart Object. Once we are done, turn off the visibility of all these layers. Nice. Okay, so with our merge layer selected, just go to Filter and select Camera Raw. Over here, we'll be working with the effects. So under effects, let's give it a clarity of 15. Then let's give it a vignette of -4. And just click on okay. Let's go to detail. Under detail, let's set the sharpening to 50, and let's set the noise reduction to 20. I think that's okay. So let's see. So, okay, this looking good. So just click here and select solid color. Okay, let's go with the total black solid color. Click on OK. Select the layer mask and then select the gradient tool. But then make sure the foreground color is set to black. And then this side to make sure it's on the basic one. Then hold down the shift key, left click and hold, and then drag from top to bottom. So let's go with, let's go with something like this, and then let's reduce its opacity. Okay, let's go with 80%. I think this is looking good for me. Now what I'll do is I'll select, should I reduce it again? Okay, let me try 70. Okay, 70 is okay. So I'll select this image, press Command J or Control J to duplicate it, then drag it up like this. Now turn it back on, and this time around I'll set its opacity to, let me reduce that one to 70 as well. Have something like this. So let me turn it down. Okay. Let's go 55. Let's go 55. Perfect. And it's okay. Now what I'll do is I'll select all these layers, press Command G or Control G to group them, and let's name them BG, that's background. So now we have our background ready. Then let's add our text. So I'll select my type tool and then type out the word urban marriage or mirage. I think marriage, any of them works. Yeah. So with our text done, let's change its color to white, and let's change its font size. So let's go with 50, and then let's change the font style. I'll be going with a font called Exo 2, and with that one I'll go with the extra bold. So Exo 2 extra bold. Nice. And I'll make everything caps in this. Okay, and then let me change the alignment of my text. I'll go with the center align, and I'll place it in the middle. Then the space between these two words are too much, so I'll just reduce. So let me go with something like 37. Yeah, 37 is okay. Then I'll set this. Okay. All right, let me go with something like that. And then what I'll do is I'll drag it down. So let me place it somewhere here. Nice. And then it's not showing that well, so I would like to add some kind of shadow to the background of our text. So with the text layer selected, go to effects and select drop shadow. Nice. Over here, set the opacity to 50. The color should be black, distance should be 4, and the size should be 17. Click on OK. Something like this is okay for me. Now let's select, okay, let's import our movie credit image. So I'll just drag this here, press Command T or Control T, push it down, and then I'll resize it. So I'll be going with something like this. Perfect. Let's see. Let me push it up just a little. Something like this. Okay. I just select these two layers, press Command G or Control G, and then name them info. So this is okay. So we know that our info text is over here. I think we are good to go. Okay, guys. So this is how to design a movie poster in Adobe Photoshop. If you like this video and then haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Also like, comment, and share with others.